Hello everyone, our project covers comprehensive systemic review and meta-analysis exploring the link between clinically characterized chronic periodontitis and ischemic stroke risk, led by Stephen, Catherine Liu, and Chloe Chong. Chronic periodontitis is a long-term disease linked to systemic inflammation. Recent studies suggested that it may increase the risk of ischemic stroke. And so why this study? However, findings across studies have been inconsistent due to variability in diagnosis criteria. And what makes this study precise? Our study stands out for its precision by including only clinically diagnosed periodontitis and confirmed ischemic stroke cases. We excluded self-reported data and required robust risk estimates, ensuring our meta-analysis is both clinically relevant and methodologically sound. So our study followed the PICO framework and in compliance with the PRISMA guidelines. We primarily used PubMed and WAS. And this is the juicy part, the selection criteria. And as follows, we included cohort case control and cross-sectional studies involving adults aged 18 and above, comparing those with clinically diagnosed periodontitis to those without. Periodontitis was measured using some clinical parameters, and the outcomes focus on ischemic stroke risk confirmed by imaging or diagnostic codes with risk estimates such as odds ratios or hazard ratios reported, and only English language studies were considered, and some are excluded such as case reports, reviews, editorials, studies relying solely on self-reported periodontitis or tooth count.
Okay, so we conducted subgroup and sensitivity analysis using multiple forest plots. These effect sizes are presented as odds ratio and hazard ratios, along with 95% confidence intervals. And these results collectively support the hypothesis that periodontitis is a significant risk factor for ischemic stroke. Recognizing and managing periodontal inflammation could thus be the crucial strategy in stroke prevention. So this is the first forest plot illustrating the association between periodontitis and stroke risk across different levels of disease severity using hazard ratios. And the results demonstrate a clear severity-dependent relationship. The overall pooled estimate confirms that periodontitis is significantly associated with an increased risk of stroke, and the risk increases with the severity of periodontal disease. So another forest plot compares the association between periodontitis and stroke based on the validity of how periodontitis was assessed, either through clinical examination or ICD claims data. While both high and low validity assessment point toward a positive association between periodontitis and stroke, only clinical-based studies show statistically significant results, supporting the importance of rigorous diagnostic criteria when evaluating this relationship. Okay, so this one is by stroke subtype. Here we stratify by study design. As shown, both cohort and case control studies consistently indicate a higher risk of ischemic stroke among patients with periodontitis. The remaining forest plots show similar trends. Due to time, I will skip the detailed explanation. Okay, so another result is OR. The first group is severity, and we can see that the more severe the periodontitis is, the higher the risk of stroke. This is the validity, and the remaining are as follows. Okay, so across all forest plots, we observed a consistent positive association with low to moderate heterogeneity in most subgroups. This strengthens the validity of our findings and minimizes potential bias across study types and populations. Here's our conclusion. The comprehensive meta-analysis demonstrates a significant association between clinically diagnosed chronic periodontitis and increased risk of ischemic stroke. By focusing on rigorously defined exposures and outcomes, the study enhances the precision and reliability of current evidence. These findings underscore the importance of periodontal health not only for oral well-being but also for outcomes. Thank you.